Welcome back to Talk of the Town. I'm Carrie Dillon, joined by our friends from TalkOne Radio. We have Roman and we have Alan.
Yes, good
Roman
morning.
Surroundings, Alan Flowers.
That's right.
And these voices might be a little more familiar than the faces, right?
Yeah.
As far as we know, you're the only talk radio station in the Low Country.
Right,
Which
that's
is
local,
so cool.
that's right.
Local radio
Right.
station. So it's online.
Yeah, absolutely,
TalkOneRadio.com.
streaming radio.
So what inspired you to do this?
Well, a long time ago, I used to listen to, in the 70s, I was listening to Art Bell, who had a overnight...
Icon.
Yeah, Icon, had an overnight talk show, and interviewed many strange people all through the night, and I love that show because the way he handled people, and I love talking to people, and so does Roman. And we find them more interesting than ourselves, basically. So
You know, the stories of people and what, you know, pass on the street and just what they've been through and what they're surviving and what they're working on. I mean, people are so fascinating.
absolutely, they're exceptional in their own way.
Yeah.
No question.
And you find that very much down here in the Low Country. We love it down here.
It's amazing. There's
Fantastic.
so much talent here, and just the lives that people have lived, the dual lives, you know,
Right.
from in my past life. I hear people say that all the time, in my past life. You know.
What I did before.
Yeah, exactly. Let's talk a little bit about your programming.
Yeah. Well, we start off with, we try to grab some of the international, national, regional, and then we pop into the local news, which is most important to the Low Country peoples, of course. And, you know, then we usually bring a guest in. We've been concentrated on nonprofit organizations and getting the word out for them because it's important to give back to the Low Country. We love it here, and we try to service everybody. So that's really how our program goes. We do a lot of research to get in there and know what we're talking about a little, but the real key is the flavor of the show is when people call in and add to it. It's a call-in show.
That's
Yeah.
super cool. And so tell us, and the phone number is so perfect.
843-800-1492.
1492.
Columbus sailed the blue.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you can't forget that one.
Exactly, can't
Right.
forget that one.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about when people call in and what people want to talk about. People want to be heard.
They want to call in, and like Alan was mentioning, we like to do work with the fundraising for, we had the Boys and Girls Club call in.
They're the best, aren't they?
Oh,
Fabulous.
they're fantastic. They just won a great award in the Hilton Head, as a matter of fact.
And they've opened new clubs. We've
They
had
won,
their
Organization of the Year.
That's fabulous.
And we've been very in touch with them anytime they have something, and quite a few other great organizations that help, that reach out to the community down here in the Low Country, which Buford, Hilton Head, Bluffton, which we like to refer to as the Golden Triangle.
That's
The
right.
Golden
Yeah, that's,
Triangle. I like it.
And we love the people down here, and I think they're getting used to us. Kid from Brooklyn working down here is tough.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about how well it's been going. You guys only launched in October,
Yeah, absolutely.
and your numbers are kind of staggering.
Yeah, they're really trending in the right direction. We're approaching just under 1,000 listeners per show, and we're Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 11 to 2.
And then it loops. So you go to the website,
Right.
you can click on Listen Now,
Right.
bam, there it is. And then you
Exactly.
can hear an archive show if you missed it.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's really how it goes. Talking about a little more about the nonprofits, we like to do the small ones too. Like we just did Julie's Mission for neonatal care, where this group of ladies
From Sun City.
it grew out of a tragedy when this lady lost her grandchild, and they, you know, they're looking for not only funding but volunteers. So if we can provide that service, we're more than happy to do that.
Absolutely, and for people to find each other. You know, like
yeah.
a lot of times we can bond in those tragedies, and when you can do something positive with it, you
Right,
know?
we're connecting a lot of different organizations that way.
Yeah, you guys are actually like
That they
new
never heard
cultures.
of, and they work together, they make a phone call.
Exactly. Let's talk a little bit about sponsorship
Sure.
as well,
Yes.
because you know we got to make that
We
happen.
gotta
And
do
I know
that.
that this is a great opportunity for businesses here. People are going to want to know about it. Tell
Yeah,
us.
absolutely. What we feel that we can provide so much more for the businesses, little or big,
Yeah.
either way, because all due respect to our friends in print, but the Sunday ad is
One-shot deal.
Yeah, it's one-shot deal. It's
Yeah.
touched once and ends up in a birdcage on Monday. So we not only provide a space on our webpage for their header, but we do a live read of their a live commercial read. We have a professional voiceover, 15 or 30 second, and as an added bonus, we'll have the owner of the companies call in, and we'll interview them.
Perfect.
And they can
Perfect.
do like a 15 or 20-minute infomercial,
Yeah.
basically.
We are out of time,
Okay.
but
Well, it was a
TalkOneRadio.com. Tune in and get to know you guys. So excited for you.
Please.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Very
thank you
nice.
so
Thank you.
much.
Thanks so much for watching Talk of the Town. I'm Carrie Dillon, and we will see you next time.
Thanks.